Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. If you're here, hi, hello, and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a quick deck flip through of Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. This is a US Games deck. It's a mass market, published in 2011 if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, I have a ruby and fuchsite crystal on my deck. Not a requirement of the deck, it's just what I have on mine. So here is the box. Pretty standard tuck box. As you can see, my copy is wearing a little thin on the corners. Bound to happen because it is a tuck box. We're going to set that aside. Aside from a guidebook, we do, here's the backings, we do get this information card about the creator, and it's nice to have this. It also doubles as a card you can practice edging your deck on if that is your thing, or if you're going to trim the borders off of this deck. This is your sample card. This is the card to try it on before you do it to the whole entire deck. And US Games was nice enough to include this little pamphlet that they have. An introduction, majors, minors. They do give you a paragraph for the upright and then a blurb for the reverse. There is no photos in here, but it does go through the entire deck this way. And then at the end, it tells you, of course, how to read with the cards. It does give you a basic Celtic cross. And you do get a notes section in the back. So even though this is from 2011, believe it or not, US Games in their guidebook still beats out most standard low-scale barrow decks. And their quote-unquote four-language guidebooks, simply because even though this is a paper pamphlet, no photos, no nothing, it still has more information in it than low scale barrow. So hey, US Games, thank you for hitting it out of the park and doing better than low scale barrow, even clear back in 2011. And what's nice about this deck also, it has that soft, rosy, buttery cardstock. I will also like to point out with this deck that we do have an additional card. This is not a 78 card deck, this is a 79 card deck. There is an extra card called the Unknown card. So don't be surprised when you see it, but we're going to go ahead and do a quick flip through. So I will be offering no commentary whatsoever. This is merely to show you the artwork if you're not familiar with this deck. And I will show you how well the deck shuffles afterwards. So, I will be moving fairly quickly. Please use the pause button if you would like to see one of the cards longer. Also, if you would like a video done by me over this deck that contains commentary or showing you how the deck functions in a spread, a deeper dive if you will, please list that in the comment section down below. That way I know that you would like that particular video. That way I can schedule it in and film it. So without further ado, I will no longer offer commentary on the deck and its artwork at this point. We're gonna do the quick flipping through. Remember to use your pause button. that is the entire deck from start to finish. And like I said earlier, this has that nice, soft, rosy, buttery feel. The cardstock, believe it or not, is really great. I do believe US Games has changed their cardstock since they did this deck. So just because you order a current US Games, you're not going to get this nicer finished, semi-gloss, soft, flexible cardstock anymore. And I do have a standard tarot card. As you can see, these are standard size. It's a little, just a hair taller, but the same width almost as a regular standard size tarot card. So it's not much of a size difference at all. And I always side shuffle, but for those of you that riffle shuffle, and those are the ones that want to know whether or not the cardstock holds up, a little stiff, but still doable. I always have the small hand issue, so for those with bigger hands, they're probably going to have an easier time doing that with this deck because it is a little bit taller than standard. But the cardstock is nice. It's not a linen, but it's very sturdy. So for those of you that maybe don't have this deck, do you like it? Do you hate it? And for those of you that do have this deck, what do you enjoy about it? How do you use it? And if you do like this deck and would like to see it featured on my deck Strength versus Weakness series, let me know in the comment section down below. That way I can maybe rotate it in to my polls and get that out to you sooner. And if you would like commentary or to see me actively use this deck in a deeper dive, also let me know that in the comment section down below. That way I can reschedule my my material and get that filmed and out to you fairly quickly. Thank you guys so much for joining me and for watching my quick deck flip through of the Crystal Visions Tarot. And I will see you guys next time.